We're back at Trailer Trash Talk. It is a Friday.
Yeah.
Like no other.
Friday evening coming at you in 2040p.
It is great quality, man. Shit. People don't even know.
People wouldn't even know. Just kidding. So it's good, man. Tonight I decided to wear my shades.
Yeah. Hey. Fuck the sun.
Fuck the sun.
Just chilling.
We are just chilling. Let me fix our camera.
It's the chill and talk anything and everything podcast. AKA Trash Talk. City of Portugal, the man. Had a buddy a long time ago tell me, hey, this is a pretty cool band. So, sure, this is their new album.
Portugal the Man?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So much going on, man. What do we got going on this trending list?
I don't know, dude. It's been an
interesting Friday. It's been an interesting week.
Interesting week.
Any highlights of the week other than
my anxiety?
Yeah, what's the highlight, man?
It's been going pretty good. Other than that, I don't know.
Any crazy news? Anything crazy happen? Probably
the pastor raping people.
Oh, that was hard, man.
Yeah, what was up with that?
It was so shady. No one knows why the fuck he was there. Such a random spot.
He like walked into, or he raped two girls?
Something like that. He raped someone. He raped a girl. And no one knows why the fuck he was there or how the fuck he knew people were there. This guy's probably stalking. But did you see the last footage we saw? The last footage was him fucking running away and posting a video on Skype like God help me or something.
Oh yeah,
that was him.
What was up with that?
Fucking weird.
Search up on that. Actually, that's kind of weird. It's
like, why the fuck was he running, dude?
Yeah, well, I mean, what? So like,
on the run.
He's innocent, or is he like trying to play that card, or is he like he knows he fucked up?
Driver stop. Oh, dude.
What happened?
Yeah, here's the whole video. It's pretty fucking cringy.
You're like, oh, dude.
Wait. Let's see. Killed pedestrian.
Killed pedestrian?
No, this is it's 2017. 2018. I like that you can just type in hot keywords and hopefully it comes out.
Yeah.
Sometimes
usually it does.
Sometimes. I've had a hard time finding specific news around like LA. Like car crash El Monte. I wouldn't be able to get any hits, so I have to be all specific now. KTLA 5.
Pretty good nowadays, though. I think sometimes.
Yeah, it depends on how good you are at like typing in what you think.
On the thing in general.
Yeah, if it's not too trending, I don't think it'll go through with randomness. Like,
excuse me.
Yeah, pastor.
Yeah, pastor.
Oh, here we go. Got a pill for everything.
Yeah, they do. I would know about it. Glendale pastor. Wait, watches grow. Go up? Sorry, what did the title say? Wait, that guy looks fucking familiar.
Right? Glenda's pastor IDs a person of interest after a man watches girl through Covina hotel window, sexually assaults minor. Police are searching for Glendale pastor who They say matches the description of a man who stood outside a hotel window in Covina watching two minors for more than 30 minutes before forcing his way inside of the room. Whoa, that's fucking creepy, dude.
Wait, what? Force?
Yeah, dude. So he was just watching them, and then he goes in there, forcing himself in there.
He looks like someone. I guess everyone always looks like someone. We all want to be somebody.
That's creepy, man. He walked away like it was nothing, too. He's a pastor at the church called God's Gypsy Christian Church.
God's Gypsy Christian Church.
That doesn't even make sense, dude. How is that godlike to be a gypsy? You know, gypsies like scam people.
Do they?
That's what they're known for. You're not supposed to trust a gypsy.
Them gypsies.
Yeah, and then there's a footage that I think we saw, and it's him on the run. That's fucking horrible shit, dude.
I mean, can we say that line?
So, one of the things I noticed, KTLA 5 and most news outlets are competing with podcasts now. They have their own podcast.
Oh, crazy.
Isn't that weird? Like, dude, don't you have your own podcast called The News on Channel 5?
Yeah, like the action.
You don't need this label. Look at, they have a podcast label.
Crazy. Let's check it out. Feels like I've been trying to clear this bowl for like a half.
That was packed. Yeah, they just interview some people. That's cool.
Yeah. So how's your Friday been, Toth?
It's been good, man. I cooked some salmon tonight. That was the highlight.
Any worms? Salmon worms.
We should watch that.
How'd you cook your salmon? If you don't mind me asking.
A little bit of oil, skillet, salt, pepper, lemon on top.
Kosher salt?
Yeah.
That's what you need, dude. Some kosher salt.
I love kosher salt. I love kosher salt better than that fine granulated shit.
Get all serious on me, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. Salt's a big deal. Remember that shit? Remember that shit? Like $100 grams of salt?
Damn.
A long time ago, these people were picking with fucking tweezers. and just like, this is the perfect salt crystal. We're gonna bottle it. It's clear.
This
salt serious.
Salt will save your life.
Oh man. Yeah, dude, asparagus. I made them different today through butter.
This wasn't too shabby, huh? Sorry.
No, it wasn't.
This week? It's actually probably the best out of all of them so far. This week, at least.
At least this week. And these pre-rolls at House of Fire are pretty good. These are the premium.
Shout out to House of Fire.
Yeah, they've been ruling for past couple months. We've been going to the shop and they've been promoting new ideas through weed. Thanks, House of Fire.
Give
Salmon
Top
worms.
that extra. Top for working for that extra point.
Gotta get the brownie points in with the lady. Salmon worms. That's fucking gross. At Costco?
Yeah, dude. It was live. It was moving.
What?
Oh, yeah, dude. It gets good.
Oh, no. This is 5 months ago, dude. Oh, fuck.
What she found in the fish she bought at Costco.
10 News reporter Bree Stefan is live at the Costco on 8th Street in Chula Vista. Bree?
She says she still has not been able to eat seafood since she found worms in the fish that she bought here at Costco. It wasn't a great way to start a party.
I bought a 2-pack of salmon at Costco. It says they're wild salmon.
When Sylvia started preparing that fish for her family,
And we see it start moving just like the one in the picture. So I said, oh, so we looked somewhere. We found, I think, 3.
she's so grossed out she didn't want to show her face, but she did want people to see this video she took of worms in their sockeye salmon she bought at
Damn.
Costco. We blurred it because it's gross.
It was
Oh.
sick. I was sick. I was like, until now, I can't even think about it. My stomach is still like scrambling.
Scrambling?
I wish I did not see it.
She took it straight back.
2 packages.
Put it up a bit.
That's what I bought.
They gave her a refund, but she wishes they would have given her a warning.
If they're aware of it, just put a little label in it.
Now she's hoping her video makes everyone take
What?
a second look at their salmon.
If
Sick.
they're aware of it, just put a label on
Be
it.
a vegetarian or something. I just can't get rid of it on my mind. It's like my moral obligation to let them know. So that's what I did.
And she says that she still is going to be shopping here at Costco, just probably not buying their seafood. I tried to reach out to the company to get their response to this, and they said, unfortunately, they are not able to give me a response at this time. Now, a lot of people are talking about this, so if you want to join in on the conversation, and if you want to see that uncensored video, we have that on our 10 News Facebook page. Reporting live in Chula Vista, Bree Steffen, 10 News.
All right, Bree, and we checked our records. This
Yeah,
is the first case
that's
was
interesting.
reported on
I just
the
had
Hernandez.
Costco salmon. There goes that meal.
Is that what you got, dude? You got some Costco? There it is, bro.
I was aware of it though, and I ate it.
I ate it.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
That means you are.
If they're aware of it, so there's definite worms in all salmon.
You better double that intake of that kombucha.
No wonder my stomach hurts, man.
No wonder why I'm so hungry all the time.
These worms, they want more salmon. Take us home.
That is a weed. There's a tapeworm inside of me.
There's a lot of that. I want to see a tapeworm coming out of someone.
Smoking that wedding cake. I guess this is pretty good wedding cake. Do I have a tapeworm?
Kind of like that one.
A wise grandmother once told her grandson that the reason he was small and skinny was that he must have a tapeworm. Since the internet was not yet invented, the diligent young child found a medical textbook and investigated this curious possibility. The results of his reading were nothing short of terrifying, and this poor child is probably traumatized as an adult. Nonetheless, with a little therapy, I mean...
Aye.
Hey YouTube, this video is going to be about my experience with parasites and how I eventually beat them. Just a heads up though, this video is kind of gross.
How I killed my intestinal parasite.
First off, let me just say that it's estimated that about 1 billion people in the world have parasites. That's
Wow.
1 in every 7 person.
Wow.
Which means there's even a chance that you might have some of these or these crawling inside you right now.
Oh, jeez.
But don't worry, most parasites are completely harmless and are also
He's laughing.
asymptomatic, meaning they don't even produce symptoms. Sometimes they will produce symptoms though, and those will generally be weight loss or weight gain, cravings for carbohydrates, pain in your stomach,
Oh, man.
nausea, gas,
Wow.
bloating,
Wow.
and feeling tired. My story starts on the subtropical
that's me,
island
dude.
of Malta.
That's me,
While I
too,
was
bro.
there,
Oh
the
my
situation
God.
changed. It became very yellow and extremely buoyant. I actually had to use an empty toilet paper roll and push it under because my stool was so buoyant that it just wouldn't go down no matter how many times I flushed. I thought this was pretty weird, but I figured it was just from
Floating poop.
eating so much junk food, so I
How's that poop
basically
supposed to
just
float?
dismissed it. After coming
So-
home, my
so-
stool was normal again, up until around 2 months later.
How's that poop was supposed to
when
float?
all of a sudden,
Good poop.
my stool was changing again. First, it was like I was constipated. While I would typically go to the bathroom every day just like clockwork, suddenly it had been 3 days and I hadn't gone to the bathroom yet. And then when it finally came out, there was a long streak of blood on it. This, of course, freaked me out, so I went to the doctor's office. They took a blood sample and also tested my feces for blood. Both results came back looking just fine, and the doctor prescribed me laxatives, which was completely unnecessary, because what started happening next was that my stool was becoming more and more loose. Since my visit to the doctor didn't help me at all, I turned to Dr. Google to try and do my own research. I considered things like IBS or Crohn's disease, but they didn't really match what I was experiencing. But then I stumbled upon parasites, and I read that sushi was notorious for containing parasite eggs. And lo and behold, I had sushi while I was on Malta, when my stool started becoming so weird. I immediately ordered a product from iHerb, which was an herb tincture with a combination of wormwood, black walnut, and cloves, which allegedly was very effective against intestinal parasites.
That wormwood was
turned
illegal.
out to be true because the very first day that I took it, I went to the bathroom and my stool came out as a pile of diarrhea mess, and it contained tiny little stringy objects and creatures.
It's gross.
I continued taking the
I've
herb
seen
tincture
that too.
daily, but it was never as effective as that very first day that I took it. If you suspect having intestinal parasites, this is a great, cheap way to test whether you have any yourself. I then tried some home remedies. The first one was a pineapple fast. I ate exclusively pineapple for 2.5 days, and this allegedly works because of an enzyme in pineapple which is supposed to break down the parasites. This did absolutely nothing for me though, and the only thing it gave me was some serious acne. The second home remedy I tried was eating a bunch of raw pumpkin seeds. But again, this didn't do a single thing for me, and actually this might only be effective against tapeworms, which are really long worms, and it seems that I didn't have any of these. After that, I tried a pharmaceutical drug, a so-called anti-helminthic, which is the class of drugs which are made to kill and expel parasites. The product was Vermox, and the active ingredient was mebendazole. When I took this had the exact same effect as the herb tincture. The very first day I took it, my stool became a messy pile of diarrhea, and there were again a bunch of small stringy little
We need
creatures.
Vermont.
I then tried eating a bunch
trust that
of
name.
raw garlic and like massive amounts of cayenne pepper powder. I would even put cayenne pepper powder in a glass of water and drink that just to get more in. I didn't really expect this to work much better than the other home remedies that I tried, but this really worked. What happened was that I became unbelievably irritable for about 5 days. I've never been such a big asshole in my life before. And then out came the worms. These slimy bastards were about 8 centimeters long, and they were clear and translucent in appearance, except for a few which looked as if they had been filled with a stool. It was extremely weird. Apparently, as these parasites were dying inside of me, they were releasing toxins into my body, which was what caused the irritability that I experienced earlier. I read about different parasite species online and figured out that what came out of me must have been the Ascaris roundworm. I also read that the most effective drug against these was the anti-helminthic albendazole. So I went to the doctor and got a prescription for this. The doctor only let me get 1 single tablet of this because she was afraid of the side effects. And then when I finally got it, I took it and was really disappointed to find out that nothing happened. Until 2 days later. 2 days later, I again had 3 more of those exact same worms come out in my stool. At this point, I had done all that I could do against these parasites and decided not to try any more treatments. My stool has since become way more normal, but it's still not 100%. It seems that I do have something like IBS, Crohn's, or a gut motility disorder. And what specifically seems to be happening is my intestinal tract is overactive. And that is how my story ends. As a summary, the treatments that seemed to work for me was the herb tincture, the Vermox or Mebendazole,
Screenshot that shit,
and cayenne pepper powder, and the albendazole. That was it for this video. I hope this helps you out if you suspect that you're dealing with intestinal parasites. And if not, I hope it was an interesting video.
Wow.
Bye.
Fucking great.
I know.
This guy gets down, dude. Like, he does a bunch of shit like this. I'm gonna subscribe to this guy.
Oh man, I just can't.
I feel like I have that.
Me too.
Especially right now, dude. Like, I've been feeling really weird in the stomach. Not even kombucha is working anymore.
Yeah, like my stomach hurts.
Yeah, all the time. I'm always fucking bloated. My poop.
I've been feeling bloated like the past few days.
Like, I can't. Like, I eat, but I don't even want to eat because of the bloated feeling.
Wow, I am mind blown right now.
Yeah, I subscribe. Fuck.
Wow. This guy got worms out of him.
That was
and if he never, it would have still been in him. Like,
that's fucking disgusting.
I bet we'll feel 10 times better.
It's fucking disgusting, dude. I feel them moving right now. They know we're talking about them, dude. That's why I crave carbos. Tacos al carbon.
Mac and cheese.
Right? Look at all the stuff you ate today.
Yeah.
All carbs, dude.
Damn.
Fuck.
Mashed potatoes.
Worm food.
It was great. I wonder why I loved it. I felt normal after.
They let you relax.
Them, dude. Trying to eat all healthy. They're just like hating me, dude. Wow.
They let you relax for a little bit.
Yeah, this is like.
Okay, you could go at ease now.
Good boy. Tame him down a bit.
Tame the animal. Pet the beast. Stroke the beast.
Gotta let nature take its course. Can't feed him all the time.
No, dude. And I have noticed this though, man. These kinds of shapes for my stool.
Their shapes?
Yeah.
But what if it just hits the toilet bowl a certain direction?
Dude, I've had poop that looks like this. I had poop that looks like that.
Let me see what.
Watch what your poop says about.
What do your poops say about you? Now, I know this might seem like a joke, but you actually can learn a lot about your health from your daily do's. So in this video, I will give you the full scoop on what is and isn't a good poop.
As her voice fades up.
Now, if you thought my companion video on poop was TMI, we're just getting started. So I hope you'll stick with me. Now, Hippocrates said that all disease begins in the gut. So we want to be sure what's coming out of us looks good. Now, there are 3 main things to look for: frequency, form, and color. And in this video, I'll unpack all 3. Are you ready?
Oh, don't unpack it, please.
The first is frequency. You want to be sure you have at least one complete bowel movement per day. You want to feel like your bowels have emptied, not just partially eliminated. Now, some people will have 2 or 3 bowel movements a day, and that's perfectly fine. This could be because they have faster metabolisms, they might eat more or more plant fiber, or they have a better bacterial count in their gut. Once you go beyond 3 bowel movements a day, then you're kind of entering into the world of diarrhea, and I'm going to address that soon. Now, some doctors will say it's fine if you only go a couple times a week or even once a week, but personally, I don't agree.
Whoa.
I think that our bowels are one of our body's great ways to eliminate waste
once a week?
toxins and acids from our bodies, so we want
doctor
to be sure
says
we're
that's
doing it
fine.
daily. The second is form. Now, this is really important and often not discussed much. We think as long as we go once a day or whatever, we're fine. But we want to be sure that our stool is well formed.
It's getting good time.
Because this shows that we are digesting and assimilating our food and nutrients well, and also that we're eliminating toxins and acids properly. Now, there's a handy reference called the Bristol chart. Let's walk through it. Type 1.
Okay.
Now, these are separate hard lumps, like little balls.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to pass. Type 2. Sausage-shaped but lumpy, like those balls are kind of all stuck together. Type 3.
And dry.
Sausage but with cracks on its surface. Type 4. Like a sausage or a snake, smooth and soft. Type 5. Soft blobs with clear-cut edges. It passes almost too easily. Type 6. Fluffy pieces with ragged edges, really a mushy stool. And then type 7. Watery, no solid pieces, entirely liquid. Can you guess where you want to be on that chart? If you thought number 4, you're right. Think long tubular shapes, like bananas that don't break apart when you flush, and ones that you don't have to wipe a lot when you're finished. Now, it's better to be more like a 3 than a 5 or 6, because diarrhea is harder to control, and it usually stems from something that's harder to treat. If you find that your stool is too loose, mushy, or even liquidy, you definitely want to talk to your doctor and get a comprehensive stool analysis to find out what's really going on. But in the meantime,
do you ever have to do
that diet. This is old
I've had to like
school,
take a shit and take a scoop
rice,
in
apples,
the
or
thing and give it to my doctor.
toast or tea. Those foods contain certain properties like tannins that can help firm up stool. You also could add about a teaspoon or 2 of food-grade bentonite clay.
Cocaine.
This helps pull toxins from the digestive tract.
Good old cocaine. Get that shit flowing.
Lastly, you want to look at your diet and eliminate things like gluten. Grains can even be irritants, or too many nuts and seeds. Look into the
man.
and be sure to consume lots of bone broth.
Here, I'm taking some Norcos. I'm taking it's all the almonds I'm having. Almond milk, almonds.
Stool's too hard.
Talk to your doctor about a full stool analysis. You also might want to get a full write-up on your thyroid, because a lot of times constipation can be connected to thyroid issues. In terms of diet, pears can be wonderful. 2 a day gets things moving.
Thyroid.
Of course, people
I'm getting thyroid problems.
You can also
Prunes.
soak chia seeds,
I love prunes.
or just eat other nuts
I got a
and
bad
seeds
bag
to
of
get things
prunes.
moving. In terms of supplementation, many of us benefit from a daily dose of magnesium because it's deficient in most of our diets.
I'm cringing the whole time, by the way. Because I've been doing everything wrong.
Yeah. I'm still thinking about those worms.
I'm thinking about those worms. I'm thinking about all the almonds I eat. I eat so many like nuts.
We want our stools to be a medium to dark brown. Think a Hershey's chocolate bar. If our stool is black, that could indicate bleeding in our upper GI tract. If our stool is yellow or green in color, or even tan, this is an issue with fat malabsorption and digestion. It also could indicate some strain on our liver, pancreas, and gallbladder. So some things that you can do is adding in beets, beet kvass, Swedish bitters, HCl and pepsin, or other digestive enzymes.
Bitters.
Now, if you do eat beets or leafy greens or
food dyes, bitters is dope.
Bitters?
Yeah.
Isn't that like for alcoholic drinks?
Yeah, but you ever have that bitters, like if you feel like shit like you ate too much, put a little bit with, I think,
water?
No, I think it's like, you probably put it with
some alcohol, no?
Is it one? You might put it in the bottom and then you pour some like ginger ale or something with it, and you just pound it with, I forgot, dude. This guy's at the ice house to make it for me.
That's cool. It would get you back.
Yeah, I'm like coming feeling like shit. Like,
Fuck.
And we're back
with broken stool and worms. God, man, the more you know, the more I know I'm fucked.
The more I don't want to know anymore.
Seriously. That was gross, dude. Those worms are gross.
Yeah.
How likely we've eaten sushi, man?
Man, I eaten sushi so many times. Like,
there's got to be a worm at least in one of them. At least one worm we've ate. And that turned into many more.
It's when you're pooping them out. That's when it's bad.
Okay, so once you start pooping them out. But, dude, I'm sure I've never checked my stool that close. Do you?
So I'll just like... Out of your butthole.
I heard that's what tapeworms do. You can yank them out of people's butts, dude.
Get over here.
Oh, shit, man. Cringy shit. Cringy shit.
You thought it was a tail. It was a tapeworm.
I just got the chills, man. So I was just told that there's no live stream going, but
that's cool.
Yeah, we're just recording.
Yeah. I think I got to change the setting to not private because I think it just uploads and it comes in private.
There's a delay. They just got it. Quick delay.
Quick delay? I mean, well, if they just got it, I mean.
Yeah, right. Quick delay. That doesn't make sense. Let's get some quick info on crypto, dude.
Yeah, let's do some crypto.
Just in. This is fresh off the printing press.
Bitcoin.com and cryptocurrencies are changing dramatically. We're seeing a lot of change going on. And to get some insight into that, we're going to look at a person who has done a lot with this. He's a person that introduced many to Bitcoin and to cryptocurrencies. And he's joining us now from his offices in Acapulco, Jeff Berwick. Jeff, thanks for being with us today.
Yeah, my pleasure, Terry.
It is an honor to have you here, sir, as we get rolling with Bitcoin.com TV, and glad to see that. But I got to ask you, Jeff, we got you here now. We're seeing the markets going through some wild gyrations as we're recording this in the last few weeks. We've seen it. What's going on, and is it time to jump, or what do we do? What do you recommend, Jeff?
Well, as always, trying to watch these markets day by day is very difficult. My long-term view on these things is that in general, the cryptocurrencies are going to change the world. So there definitely should be some hodling going on to some extent. The amount of people who are really worried about this most recent correction, I actually kind of find it a little bit funny, because if you think about it, 1 year ago today, Bitcoin was let me just look here, around $1,000. It's currently around 10,000, fluctuating all over the place at the moment.
Yes.
1 year ago, Ethereum, let me just pull that one up. It was about $20. It's now about $1,000. About $1,000.
Quite a bit of difference.
And there's many others. Of course, Ripple, I believe about a year ago was about 0.02 cents. Not that I'm a fan of Ripple, but it's currently around $1. So the fact that a lot of people think that this is sort of like the end of the world sort of thing, definitely not. At the very least, we needed some sort of correction. These markets really, in my opinion, went way too high, way too fast, and we need a little bit of a pullback. We're getting that now. We'll see how far that pullback goes. You never know how far it could go, and it could go quite a bit further, in my opinion. I think that'd still be quite healthy. Nothing to worry about too much. If you've made a lot of profits in the last few years, I've recommended to Dollar Vigilante subscribers to take some profits in the last few months, and that's turned out to be very good advice. And for those who start getting in now, and it's down, it's top. So a good time to start wading into these currencies, in my opinion, if you're new to them.
Yeah, I like that. And I also like what you said about HODL, the HODL, hold on for dear life. Right. And where we're going.
And it really is. That didn't even exist in 2008, Bitcoin. And it has changed the world. We now have everyone talking about it. They're talking G20 meetings. They don't know how to stop it. There is no way to stop it. If there were to it years ago, Bitcoin and over essentially slow transaction times and miscalculation by the people who are really supportive of Bitcoin Core and these changes, because we've seen now, I've seen just add up all the companies. I just saw Stripe, one of the largest payment processors, just say last week they're not going to use Bitcoin anymore. They can't. I think BitPay basically said they can't. I was at the Miami Bitcoin conference last month, and they didn't accept Bitcoin because it's just too slow and too expensive now. So
How about that?
Bitcoin Cash forked off and said, why don't you just increase the block size, at least for now, until we can figure out these scaling issues. And I'm sure the scaling issues will get figured out. But the way in which they were done, unfortunately, because no one really controls it, there's no CEO, it's all done by consensus, and sort of like a real democracy, a good democracy where there's no violence used against anyone. Essentially, if someone wants to make a change, if everyone else likes it, then Bitcoin changes. If someone wants to make a change and no one likes it, then it doesn't change. But because of that, we're going through some major growing pains with Bitcoin. And as I mentioned, this is far from over. And I really don't know how it's going to play out. And that's why I've advised
well, that's cool. At least
subscribers to the Dollar Vigilante newsletter since August 1st, when Bitcoin Cash was trading around $200, maybe $400, that they should definitely not be selling the Bitcoin Cash, which they received during that fork, because it could end up being Bitcoin by the end of the day. But no one knows. This is still quite early in this sort of struggle that's going on, and we will see. And this is actually all good. This is what free markets are all about, options. And people can say, okay, this isn't working the way we'd like. We're going to change it in this way. And if the market likes it, great, it will go up. And if the market doesn't, it will go down. So it's all fascinating to me. I'm sure there's going to be so many books written about this at the end of the day with all the things going on in this space.
Yeah, I think so. Well, now, before we let you go, we got to find out about a big event that's going on that you put together. I was there for the first year, remember seeing it, and I've been honored to be the master of ceremonies for the event Anarchapulco. We've got one coming up in just a little bit of time we have left here. Tell us a little bit about what's going on, what it is, and how people can get involved in this.
Sure, yeah, and we're very happy to have you back, Terry, and this is our 4th year, coming up February 15th to the 18th. It's actually sold out. It sold out about a month ago. It's essentially a conference about freedom. It's
Coming back up.
All right. All right.
We are live here at Trailer Trash Studios. What's up, Friday morning, peoples?
Yeah.
It's time to celebrate our
Time
Friday.
to celebrate. We are bringing in the second half of our podcast session in. Coming in strong.
240p.
At 2040p. The only station coming at you
ever at 2040p and proud.
Feel like a mouse and you act like a cat. I'm dazed and confused, hanging on by a thread.
Parasites are making me do the things I do. That's what my Friday's looking like today. This is what my parasites want me to do.
Yeah, how about that video we saw earlier? For those of you watching earlier. Wow.
Oh, God. Parasites telling you what to do. No joke. They'll tell you to eat carbohydrates.
Them carbos will get you. Dude, how about this joint hitting good, dude?
Not bad for $3. At House of Fire.
House of Fire.
Cheers for the 6th podcast of Trash Talk.
Numero
6.
6.
6. 6.
Tough over here summoning Satan and shit. All right.
And we're back!
And we're back!
Sorry for that psychedelic trip, everyone. Gotta have it every once in a while.
Yes.
Keeps us sane, alive in this world.
Especially when smoking.
You gotta have the psychedelics.
You gotta have the psychs for the psychedelic.
That Indie Guitar works wonders in the psyche.
Hey, psycho.
This isn't a bad joint.
It's not. It's actually smoking really good. So it's just like a mixture of buds. This is a specific strand that they had.
All their platinum shake. So all their bud, that was pretty good.
I mean, we did see their platinum.
It wasn't so good.
It wasn't so platinum, man.
House of Fire.
House of Fire. That shit's like a fire in you.
A chemical fire, man.
Chemical fire.
That shit tastes like chemicals sometimes.
House of Fire. A place to feel like your lungs are on fire.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh, man. 2018 is going to be a great year.
Yeah, dude.
This podcast thing's changed the game.
Life changer. Huh. Is there an update on Elon Musk's
Ethereum just went up, man.
Did it?
Like $10. Yeah, what are they saying? What happened to it? Yeah, what happened to the car? Okay, Elon Musk car happen space. What if that gives me something? What happened to Tesla Roadster that they almost shut to space? Perfect. Look at exactly what I wanted to say.
I'm telling you, dude.
They know, man.
Elon Musk took off. That was him in the car.
It's a good escape way out, man.
Yeah.
Fooled everyone.
He just left his sleeve behind.
I gotta see more of those videos. Crazy.
Oh, man. Fucking sleeves. Gotta get me a new sleeve. That's what I'm gonna do, dude. When we turn like fucking 59, I don't know why I said that specific year.
I like 59 though.
But
that's the turning point.
Yeah, we'll be able to get new sleeves, new bodies. Just transfer over.
You're like, okay, that's it.
Into a younger Mo.
What body type? What, 21? I think I'll stay at 21. Get a 21-year-old sleeve looking, feeling sleeve.
Yeah. Imagine someone chooses to be a child the whole life.
Oh,
that'd be fucking weird.
That'd be disabilitated.
I mean,
he's handicapped.
Unless these sleeves grow.
They might be able to.
So if they do, I mean, yeah. I don't know. That'd be weird. I would think the sleeve wouldn't have to grow. It'd be nice to just transfer into like a healthy body.
Right.
Of yourself. Like a reproduction.
If it grows from like child to adult and it stays one age only.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. Like you get to,
Dude, I would like to feel like everything's bigger than me again.
You're at your prime time, human prime time.
because it looks
that
like
age.
me, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, but healthy.
We'd have way better CGI.
That would be sick. And you can add all these.
All right, doctor. I like how I feel right now. Can we just stop it here?
Download these extensions. You're like, yo, I want to fucking do, you know, some fucking jiu-jitsu or something like that. I don't know.
Something sick.
You just download the app and you're you start fucking doing all that shit. Tai Chi. Download.
Have you heard of yeah, dude, they're kind of doing this in China in a way. They're trying to make 200 IQ babies.
200 IQ babies?
They're engineering 200 IQ babies. Somehow they are splicing, I think. So
splicing.
Yeah, dude, Alex Jones did this thing on it. But not only him, some other people did it too. Yeah.
Splicing.
Did you ever see the movie Splice?
No.
Oh my
wait,
God.
I think
the Alien movie?
It's like faintly remember something like that.
That's what happens when you fuck with the human genome. Get spliced the movie. $200 IQ babies. In China, I'm sure that's China that's working on it. China's genetic. Oh yeah, superhuman BBs.
Hey guys, this is Todd Johnson. I'm back on my YouTube channel.
I think Todd Johnson and I are on the same wavelength. We'll leave you here though, dude, because we'll be back with something like more on a different level. There's got to be a better video. It's fucking weird. Can't find it. Not do videos then. I'll do all. All right. Leave it to Vice to do something about it.
Tough. Can you find anything?
No, I got it. There they are, dude. Proof. 200 IQ babies. 200 IQ.
Why does that look like way more than 200?
No, they're the IQ of 200 for all babies. They're trying to engineer it so all the kids that are born, dude, are at like at 200 levels. Yeah, I took it very at face value and made a joke out of that. Scientists have collected DNA. They bump up every generation subject by 15 IQ points. So within a couple of generations, competing with the Chinese on the intellectual level will be like challenging Lena Dunham to getting naked on a TV contest. All right. It's happening.
What's happening? What's happening, Toph?
IQ is being engineered into these babies, man.
It is happening.
They're like robots, dude. You're getting like programmed to be really, really smart.
What's going on behind those?
Yeah, like how are they doing this, man? How do I get in on this?
Go down to that building? Is that the go up? You go down? Or yeah.
That's where it's all happening.
Crazy. Interesting.
So they're trying to manage the economy, trying to manage the quality for birth defects with ultrasound, and more recently they spent a lot of money researching human genetics to figure out which genes make people smarter. Biggest genetic research center in China, I think the biggest in the world by considerable margin.
Is that mad?
Fucking Geico, dude. They're basically recruiting through scientific conference, through word of mouth. You have to provide some evidence that you're smart. You have to send your complete resume, publications you produce, standardized test scores, stuff like that. She's going to be the smartest. So they give you, the kid will belong to that couple if they have it naturally. They'd be the smartest couple. Oh my God, dude. So they keep reproducing births over births over births.
Wow.
Oh, man. That's the way to do it.
It's crazy.
They're already doing it.
Yeah.
We lost, dude.
We lost.
China won.
We got asked out.
The IQ points, yeah.
Damn. Stay in school, skids. Skids. Skids.
Changes everything.
She takes a shot to that.
What are we listening to now, man? Amos Lee.
I don't know, man. Amos Lee.
That's what happens when you just have it on autoplay.
Auto.
All right, dude.
All right. We shall see you later.
And that was that. We'll be back. And we're back! What's up, everyone? We had to take a little smoky timeouty.
A little smoky, toki.
We were blitzed, man. That was a good joint. But we're back!
Yeah, man. What's going on tonight, dude?
We're power miling.
Power miling.
We're driving slow and making people real angry.
Damn, son. What is power miling?
So I learned about power miling. Ubering with a guy. He was doing hybrid car systems. Making it sound great.
Hybrid car systems?
No, he's just driving a hybrid, and he was my Uber guy, and he was talking about power miling.
State of the art.
You know, best of the best. Uber driver, top notch, 5-star.
Damn, 5-star.
I think it's called hypermiling.
Hyper?
Mm-hmm.
Tough.
By taking it easy on the gas pedal and brakes, hypermilers achieve gas mileage feats far beyond the fuel economy rating given to the cars by the Environmental Protection Agency. It's a thing. Hypermiling, driving tricks, stretch miles per gallon. Live science. Let's do this, man. Hopefully it's a video.
Hopefully it's video.
Cardona is an engineer in Los Angeles, and she is a hypermiler. She is part of a community of drivers who devote themselves to squeezing every last mile out of a gallon of gas. With gasoline prices high and global warming fears on everyone's mind, fuel efficiency is an increasingly popular notion. And we have a video. It's going to be a fucking commercial.
Let it play, but like mute it.
Oh, no, don't. The day after 9/11 began, I began changing my habits for the better, and ever since then I've looked for methods to improve fuel economy. Damn, that's a fucking monumental time to change the way you drive.
Yeah.
And then I started hypermiling. We have well over 6,000 registered members worldwide. I want to become one, dude. Said the site's Canadian representative Manuel Santos. From what we see in terms of response and activity on the web, we suspect that there may be hundreds of thousands out there.
Wow.
The movement's growing. The movement is growing. Hypermilers unite. So how does one achieve these feats of mileage? The core of hypermilers' philosophy is to use both the gas pedal and the brakes.
Illuminati shit, man.
Dude, yeah. But this is what I do, man. This is what I do. I already do this. I try to use my gas pedal and my brakes as little as possible.
What if this is a way? This is a mind control. This is how they get you.
This is
they're controlling your guys' mind. They're like, we just gotta stay in between these. You know, they just want you to be obedient. Stay in between these lines, or the car's gonna fucking blow.
It sounds paradoxical because the accelerator and the brake are the two main features of your car, Cardona said. But not speeding up to those red lights and not taking off like a jackrabbit at a green light can really add up at the gas pump. Don't jackrabbit.
Damn.
So when hypermilers see a red light ahead, guess what they do? They'll take their foot off the gas and coast towards it. That's what hypermilers' philosophy is all about.
What?
You see a red light and you coast to it.
Oh, yeah.
You're a hypermiler. You just admitted it. That's the philosophy, man.
How?
Since the faster you drink... Happy you asked! Since the faster you drive, the more gasoline it takes to maintain momentum and get back up to speed every time you slow down. Mm-hmm. And wind resistance becomes a bigger problem the faster you go. Some of their habits, such as driving around 50 to 55 miles per hour on the highway. Oh, that's why they drive so fucking slow on the highway. Those fucking bastards. And drifting up to red lights at a crawl. That's so creepy. I feel weird every time I do that, dude, especially just up the street a little. You know? You're creeping up to these red lights like, dick, just fucking push on the gas. But no, dude, I want to squeeze every fucking gallon out of that bitch.
Yeah. Why everyone drives like zombies nowadays.
True. Zombie. Where's Jordy when you need him? Best fucking driver in the world.
Sorry, a little way off on what I said.
Yeah. And we're back.
We're back.
Oh, this is a good one, man. Filling tires to maximum safe pressure. That's kind of something I like to do. Do you do that often? Are you a real power miler?
Wait, what was that?
Kind of constantly checking your tire pressure.
Oh,
you kind of forget, you know?
Yeah, actually, no, dude.
And that's
you
part
need
of
to be
it.
on top of that. That's a good thing, because you do waste gas if you have low tires.
If there are 5 or 6 cars behind me coming into a red light, and I can save all 6 of those from speeding to it, I have no craving taking a finger or a horn for that action. Fuck yeah.
Wait, what?
I will take that finger.
Fuck
you, you stupid power miler. Go faster. Go to that red light and stop faster. No. Says the power miler to that man. I will roll to it. I am a hyper miler. It's a worldwide movement.
I mean, you don't want to do that.
Not to that point. Not to that point. Not to the point where it's obnoxious. You know, I'm not going to go like 15. I'm going to go like, okay, if it's 35, I'm going to go 25 towards that stop.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm saying, like, if it's red, like, yeah, you just coast it. Like, you don't want to, like, haul ass towards it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of common sense, dude. But do you see the other drivers that don't do that? How many of them are there?
Just stop, go, stop, go, but, like, right when they need to
so
stop.
ugly on the car. So much wear and tear. Reckless driving. And then there are the more extreme techniques, such as turning off the car's engine during particularly long stoplights or while coasting down hills. What the fuck?
Damn, I really enjoyed that yogurt.
You want to do a little review on it? What did you have though, man? Cookies and cream, I bet.
I had the flip, and it's the almond cocoa loco. The almond cocoa loco, coconut, low fat Greek yogurt.
Shobani. Please try again.
Guess I'm
opening up.
Guess I'm a loser.
Sorry, Moses. Please try again.
Please try again.
I wasn't aware, man.
Please try again. Your digestive system sucks. Sucks.
So, man, this is a real life thing.
Yeah, that power miling cult.
It is a bit of a cult, man, because hypermilers resent being pinned with accusations of reckless driving by obeying speed limits and maintaining vigilant awareness of their surroundings. They say they're actually the safest drivers around. Wow. That's a claim.
Wow.
They really believe themselves superior than all others, man.
Yeah, that just sounds
snobby.
Yeah, sounds like a bunch of geeks.
It is a geeky thing. I kind of like it. You're driving with all your senses fully alert. You're hearing, you're seeing, you're watching. Your radar is constantly twirling 360s to see what situation is going to come up that I need to anticipate. Cardona said, man, you'll never see one of us gabbing or putting on makeup.
What?
Stupid Cardona.
What?
That was weird. Yeah, he's like, dude, you'll never catch us fucking putting on makeup. We're like constantly aware. Some hypermilers have come up with name for the bad eggs, renegade hypermilers. Those are the not so good. Those are not so good hypermilers, man. There are a lot of folks who call themselves hypermilers, but unfortunately, they give mainstream hypermilers a very bad name, Santos says. We try to tell them to cease promoting unsafe techniques. A good hypermiler will always be a safe driver.
A safe driver.
Oh, man.
Crazy.
Bro, I did not know it went this into depth, man.
That power miling got to them.
Where you could write an article this long about how you drive. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, man. It's an art. Everything's an art.
Yeah. Eco mode. At one time, eco driver and hypermilers were interchangeable terms, said Hillary Evans, who writes for the website ecofriendlydriver.com. I still think most hypermilers are concerned with the environment, but not all eco-friendly drivers focus on getting the most miles per gallon. Man, I feel guilty. Anyways, man, that was good.
Yeah, I'm not really.
You're a fast driver. If anything, if I ever known your style, you kind of, but you weren't you were a fast driver that could coast though, with your stick shift car that you had. You would drive fast enough, and then when you see the red, you would coast and just
downshift.
Yeah, downshift.
That
was fun. It's kind of how I learned hypermiling, just through watching that. I like that feel a lot.
Hyper downshift.
Hyper downshifters, they're out there. Believe. Got one of them right here. We got the tequila shortage of 2018 tonight, guys. Live. This is not good. Breaking news.
Damn, dude, I got mad munchies today.
From Jalisco.
Sorry, guys. If you guys are viewing.
Tequila shortage, dude. I swear it's a thing.
These almonds. I mean, this trail mix. Tasting really great right now. Trail mix stuff?
It's the last of the tequila.
Oh shit. Dun dun dun. Damn, son. So, what's about this?
Tequila shortage, bro.
Damn, facing shortage. Will soon be a problem.
Sambika Night, only on 13 Eyewitness News this morning.
Wait, pause it. What's going on now? It's like,
I don't know what happened to the plants, but they take a long time to grow and they can't keep up with demand. An agave plant, I don't know how long it takes to grow.
yeah, I was saying something about like something like messed it up because I guess they.
Yeah, it's like right here.
Let's go back a bit.
Right here. Small producers of tequila who are affected by rising costs of the agave tequila plant. So there's rising costs of producing agave. Farmers not yet mature plants to keep up with demand, which creates a downward spiral in supply. So once that matures, they have to cut it right away, and they'll never really keep like catch up, you know? Fuck.
Damn, that's crazy. They fucked it up.
So tequila is gonna get fucking expensive, dude.
Damn.
Think they did it on purpose?
You guys drink my tequila.
Better get you some more, man. bigger producers say they are not affected.
Should take shots like that. Damn, that's crazy. I wonder if they're just trying to like create like a boost in that whole industry.
They're creating a bubble, dude. Yeah, I think they can, right? They can fuck with it. Fucking, oh, it's scarce now, bro.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, we had all the fucking tequila. Oh, now we don't because we fucked up in purpose so we could triple the cost.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't lose anything. I want to see how they fucking do this. Oh, come on.
Are those like the plans?
Yeah. That tequila is really good, man. Huh. Yeah. I forget I just fucking touch it. My Pueblo Viejo. Blanco, dude.
Hmm.
I'm not sure how much it is. I think it was like 50, 60 bucks. Let's see if it's 2 months. Mezcal. Have you had mezcal yet?
No, I haven't.
It tastes kind of spicy, man. It's like a spicy tequila.
Interesting.
No, actually, I've never had this. Looks good. And damn, that's what I heard about. You see there?
Wait, what?
That's what you do, man. That's the wino shit you do. Drink straight. So you cut out the heart. You cut out that heart, and then you just sip out of it, dude. You let it sit there with a little cover on. You come back, all the nectar's in the middle, and you just drink out of it.
Wow. Is it like that good to just drink straight like that?
Straight, yeah.
And they're getting fucked up?
They're getting fucking fucked up, dude. It's probably a harsh, like really green taste.
I would think it'd be like very sweet.
This guy looks healthy, dude, for his age. That's what he drinks.
That agave life, bro.
I don't know, man. That boil right there looks pretty bad.
Oh, shit, dude. Oh, man. What is that?
I don't know what that is.
They implanted him. He's like, you're going to work here forever. So that's why he's drinking his life away. He's like, yeah.
It takes 7 years to make one big ass agave plant.
Wow.
7 years, dude. That's why tequila is so bomb.
And he's all just like feasting off of it. He's all, this one's for me, though.
This is all for daddy.
Oh, for daddy.
Spot on. The smoky flavor is spot on. That's right. Fuck yeah. It's about 7 years.
Them smoky flavors, eh?
Yeah, dude. What the hell's Ormus? M State Materials, dude. I've taken this and it was like taking pure alkaline. That's what it tasted like.
Ormus?
It was discovered in 1975. And I've taken this once, and it's a spiritual and medicinal drug. Metals and pesticide test results for food supplements. Email me now. Okay, so what happened was absolutely remarkable. This stuff exploded into a big flash of light and disappeared. But when it dried it, without the use of sunlight, it didn't disappear. Hudson was a very successful farmer and businessman, so he could afford to have an expensive assay of the material done by, I spelled that wrong, professor of the New York. Okay, blah, blah, blah. What is this shit, man?
Yeah, what are you reading, Toph?
Corn. I'm trying to find out what this stuff is that I had a long time ago. And ormus is most abundant in the sea. Okay, so what's the big deal? Anyways, I thought this would be good for like meditation and shit, but can't find anything on it. Giving up. Next.
Meditation. Next. China is engineering genius babies.
They are. I really believe this. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Let's like leave it up to Vice.
Yeah, well, just believe whatever Vice says.
I think Vice sold out, dude.
I think so too. They're part of Fox now, dude.
Fox. What? I didn't know that.
21st Century Fox bought him for $70 million. $2012. No, we've been getting lied to for a while now, dude.
Wow.
I didn't know this. Breaking news.
Wow.
Everyone. Fuck. I'm having a fucking breakdown now, dude. My favorite channel got
fucking drones.
And we're back to that. That was good.
What a way. What a way.
So, drone bomber. God, I'm done, dude. Oh, man. And we are like totally having a great time and really high. You guys have a good night.